Hello everyone, Toga Virtual here, welcome back to another flight sim video and welcome down on the ground at London Gatwick, where today we're taking our 1 hour flight up to Scotland, to Edinburgh. Orbex scenery for Edinburgh, and this is UK 2000 Gatwick. All the passengers are loaded up, the baggage has been loaded up and the doors are now closed. And what we can do is jump inside the flight deck. Majority of the systems have been configured and are on. So it's just the plan of going through the new EFB that the FSLabs update has given us to program everything else, takeoff data, etc, etc. We'll take off, taxi 08 right for departure on the Lambourne Star, and then up to Edinburgh. So let's jump inside the flight deck and have a look what's left to do. So we'll jump inside the flight deck, then we can start the APU as majority of the passengers are in. Fuel pumps can now come on also. We get those all in. We do have some checklists to run through, which we'll do in 1 second, but let's head over to the EFB and get our takeoff performance from London Gatwick today. So EGKK, and we are 08 right, and we're going to go full length. So 0308 degrees, outside air temperature is 9, QNH 1008, condition dry. We're going to go thrust of flex, config plus or optimal, anti-ice is off, and packs will be off, and then we'll calculate that. So there we go, config +3 with a trim of 0.4 down and a speed of 145, 145, 147, and a flex temp of 62. So let's head over down and program this in. So this will be a good opportunity to now take a look at our taxi routings for today. So there's our flight plan all loaded in. So if we come over to here and then Navigraph, we can close that. Let's go and load in our most recent flight, which is this one, and come over to open chart lists, and then down to there we go, airports. So we're on stand 57 today, so we'll push back nose right, and I think the easiest taxi routing for us is Lima, Quebec, and then we would normally probably hold at Quebec 1 and then right turn onto Juliet, and then Juliet all the way up to 08 right, and then that will be us for departure. So there we go. So push back nose right, Lima, turn right onto Lima, then onto Quebec, hold Quebec 1, we won't need to hold, and then left turn, right turn, sorry, all the way up to Juliet. So there you go, passengers are now completed. We can now request push and start. So disconnect the ground power. In fact, I think we can push and start using the new. I think we can push and start using the new EFB. So let's have a look here. Connections. Request pushback. Pushback has been. So that was our final load sheet then. So 61.7 tons for the zero fuel weight. Takeoff weight is 68.3. We've got 171 passengers on board, and we've got 6.8 tons of fuel in the tanks. So there we go. So pushback nose right.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
So there we go. Confirm we can start. So we'll start engine number 2. And then we get the opportunity to look at these lovely Sharklets in the Easyjet livery. So we got a good start. We'll start engine number 1 now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Cool. After the start checklist then, ground crew has been seen. MTS is not required. Flaps config +3. The flaps 3 going in now.
Belt signs are on, and we recommend
There
that
we
you
go.
keep it
So
fastened
flaps are
at
coming
all
in. APU can now come off. No longer required. And ECAM status is checked. We'll just pull in the nose pin. Like so. And then we'll just double check that it's all worked okay. So we'll come over here. External power and remove the nose pin. There we go. Cool. Right. That is the after start checklist complete then. So what we'll do is we'll keep the charts open, but like I said, Quebec, Lima, and then Quebec onto Juliet. That should be us for 08. Right. Let's we'll set the taxi light. Don't need runway lights. Everything else here is fine. A little bit of thrust. Auto brake max, and then what we'll do also is we'll arm that weather radar can go on now. And that's us. So do a left onto Lima. And another left onto, this is Lima still. Yeah, this is now Quebec, sorry. Quebec onto Romeo. This is, so yeah, we're going to change our taxi slightly. We'll go Romeo all the way down, then we'll turn right onto Juliet and all the way up. That'd be much easier for us. Right, let's do it. So before takeoff checklist, then flight controls have been checked. TCAS can go TRA, like so. Load sheet has been acknowledged. Trims, just need to set the trims. So once we just turn on to Juliet, we're about to set the trims. Apologies on the taxiing, missing the line. Trims was down 0.4, wasn't it? So too much, 0.4. Perfect. And then takeoff data has been set. Config +3 and EcoMMO takeoff no blue. And then as before the line then. And then after the line we will run through the rest of the pieces. So check back in a few minutes and then we'll be on the runway. We are just on our final descent now into Edinburgh. We're landing on 06 today, and we have auto brake low in. The approach phase is active, so we'll probably just run through the approach checklist then. Ecam status checked, that will be okay. Barrel reference, approach reference is approach briefing, sorry, 06 has been confirmed. Minimums has been set to 12, and the approach phase is active. The QNH has also been set 1011, and that is cross checked on all three. So that's the approach checklist complete. So go flaps 2 now. And then a right turn in a minute. Hopefully we should be able to pick up the glide in a few seconds. There we go, lock star, and the glide slope is alive. So we can set our missed approach speed, which is in this instance 3000. So that's all okay. 3000 net. There we go, runway is in sight. So we'll just descend now with the glide. We've got flaps 2 at the moment, so we should have be fully configured within the next couple of miles. Right, so spoilers armed, gear down, flaps 3. And then flaps full. Seatbelt signs need to go on as well. And that is landing checklist then. So auto brake is low and ECAM status landing no blue. Correct. That is the landing checklist complete then. So just as we approach, we hope to get off roughly Charlie 1. That should be okay. If not, we'll roll all the way out of Delta and then onto the active taxiway across down to Alpha and then left onto Echo and then park up on the main terminal. Okay, so we'll take autopilot out now. My aircraft. Winds are stable. A little bit low, but that's okay. Should be able to correct that.
Above. Minimum.
ADM, look behind return! It's a twister! It's a twister! Gate 23, 24.
10.
That was an awful landing. Sorry everyone, that was really bad. It is quite early in the morning here in the UK, so yeah, that was a hideous landing for me, so I apologise for that one. Completely my fault. Completely my fault. So take the right here now onto Charlie. That was very poor. In fact, what we'll do is we'll take a left onto Foxtrot here, start clearing up the aircraft. APU, come on. And then what we'll do is we'll pick a gate. There you go, 10 is right here, perfect. Right, engine's off. Operate the jetways. Beacons go off. Strobes off. Seatbelt signs off. Perfect. Right, thank you very much, everybody. Really sorry about the landing rate and how we touched down. That was absolutely awful, and we messed up the parking as well. So apologies for such a crap video, but hey, we're all human after all. We can't be perfect every time. If you've liked the video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and if you've liked the video, don't forget to hit a big thumbs up, because it really helps the channel grow and the algorithm grow and more content at your fingertips. I've been Toga Virtual. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see